generations. And now, the power of two restores the one.
We got a bidet! Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be talking about all things Diamond Dynasty. That is my favorite mode, and so I'm super excited to go over this with all of you. If you're new to MLB the Show, this is the perfect video for you. That way you can get all the information that you need here in hopefully a relatively time efficient video. There's a lot of stuff to cover, so we're going to go ahead and dive in. I have not clicked on this yet, so everything is going to be fresh to me as it is to you. So let's go ahead and check it out. So it looks like you can customize your team right away. I can fix this later. Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. This is your starting Diamond Dynasty squad. So those are the players I get right away. They must know me well because there's already 3 Tigers on that roster. So that's pretty cool. Go Tigers. Let's see. Starter missions over there on the left. That's kind of cool. It's a quick missions menu. I like it. When you earn XP, it goes towards your overall XP path. We'll see that in a little bit. We got our stubs up there. That's how many stubs you will earn if you complete those things. So it's going to have us go ahead and do our first mission in the bottom of the 9th. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Looks like it's a tie game. Base is loaded, and it's up to us to knock in the winning run.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Second baseman.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Golden opportunity right here. And now everybody's running. A squeeze, and he gets it down. The winning run crosses the plate, and they win it on a walk-off squeeze. Wow!
So it looks like we got a profile icon and a player. So the next thing they want us to do is to complete our first collection. So they're going to walk you through the first few things. Let's see, let's complete your first collection. So we're going to go over to collections, select. Collections are organized by groups. For now, let's focus on the starter. Okay. So if you collect the items in the different sets, you will earn rewards. We'll get to that in a little bit as well, looking at other things. Customize your squad. So you can replace your players here in the Manage squad menu. Get 3 outs to win the game. So it looks like this one might be a pitching one.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Now one missed.
1-1.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Once, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
The fact that we're playing
Big swing and a miss.
they're definitely a Yankees.
The Yanks down to their final strike.
Always give way more.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2.
Flashbacks.
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So we completed that moment. So we got 1,090 experience and then some stubs to go along with it. Looks like now they want us to open a pack. So we gotta navigate over to the inventory section. Go over to my packs. And the first guy I get that's gold is Jeff Hoffman. Nice. Alright, so it's going to take us back to that main menu. If you're looking for some of the best rewards, you should check out programs. Okay, programs. We cover a lot of these programs on the channel, so make sure to check that out. I'm going to be going over this in depth pretty soon. Looks like we've got some pretty free reign, so let's just do it now. So what this is your XP tracker for Season 1. So as the seasons change, there'll be a new set of rewards here. This is the path that takes the XP from any mode that you're playing in. So if you're playing franchise mode or an exhibition match or storylines, whatever you're playing and you're earning experience points, they're all going to go here. And then you unlock things as you go. So we can see very early on, we get an 85 Diamond Roberto Clemente. So that's really a nice start once you get 10,000 XP. Let's see, what are some other exciting ones? Robin Roberts, Ryan Howard. Looks like this, the new Headliners pack. Take a look at some of the stuff you could get in there. Bruce Sutter. So this is a little different. So this year they got hitter captains and pitcher captains within the reward path. I haven't looked at Team Affinity yet because that's where you used to get them. So we'll have to double check that. But let's see what ones that we could get from the reward path. 30 hitters, so I bet there's one from every team. Let's see. Prince Fielder, so that's definitely going to be the one that I pick in the very beginning. That way I can boost my Tigers players. But there's tons and tons of good players. I mean, even Torrey Hunter, he was a Tiger at one point, so I got to get him too. Yeah, tons and tons of good players that you can pick from to be your team captain. You want captain cards because based on what you have on your team, they can boost your stats. They help you out. So moving along, there's also the pitcher captains, like I said. So let's see, who's our Tiger? Looks like we got Max Scherzer. So both the hitter and the pitcher captains for the Tigers are former Tigers. None of them are current Tigers. So that's pretty interesting. We'll take a quick look at the rest of them. Ooh, you Darvish. Like that. Alright, let's keep moving. Hitter captains. So you will get multiple of these captains. So once I pick Prince Fielder, for example, I'll be able to pick another one down the road. Alfonso Soriano. You get another pitcher captain. And then we get Mike Napoli. So a nice 93 diamond right there for us. And Jim Palmer. Keep moving along. Trevor Story. Raleigh Fingers. Billy Williams. Kyle Seager. And then this is where we get like the exclusive season 1 bosses. So these are kind of like the best of the best that you can get in the season. So we get Andy Petit for the first one, Larry Walker, and Jimmy Rollins. I'm definitely going to go for Andy first. I don't remember watching him at all, but he looked like he was really good from the previews of the game. So, and he's new, so that'll be cool to check him out. So you will get 3 of those packs. You can see that on screen right now. And so, you know, if you pick one in the first time and you're like, well, I think I should have picked a different one, you will get the other ones. No worries there. And then if you get to the end and then you're accumulating more and more XP points, you have this little rotating piece here. So every 30,000 XP that you earn on top of the 1,150,000, you'll get a random reward. And it's kind of like a lottery machine, so to speak, where you click it and it goes really fast and slows down and then stops on 1. So that'll just keep churning out and turning out rewards for you. So that is the Season 1 XP reward path. Team Affinity, that's also one of my favorite things to take a look at. So let's look at the AL Central. All of these are going to be very, very similar with their structure. What's different is the cards, the rewards, but as far as how you earn things, those are all pretty similar. You'll be able to exchange things. You'll be able to do moments. We got repeatable missions where you just use players from those teams and the bosses. So that's a great, easy way to grind some Team Affinity points. If you play multiplayer, you just use some of these players in multiplayer, and you get some points. Again, really easy way to get a lot of the stuff taken care of. Single player missions, so if you're doing single player stuff, you can earn points this way. Player exchanges, so if you have a bunch of doubles or some cards you just don't care about, you can turn those in and have it count towards the pass. You can do the Conquest map. Again, we cover those on the channel, so that'll be on the channel as soon as I can, actually. I love the maps, so if you complete the map, not only do you get rewards while playing the map, but once you complete it, you will get 30,000 points towards this Team Affinity. And then if you play March to October, where you choose one of the teams from this division, depending on how you do while you play March to October, you can get some points here as well. So let's take a look at what we can expect from stuff like this. So each of the different ones are going to have their own bronze and silver packs. So I actually can't click on that. They're live series players. So you'll get live series players from these teams. Unlockables, you can get the jerseys, uniforms. You should be able to get all of those at some point by the end of it. So we're going to go all the way down here, and we get to see what the diamond players are. So Pudge Rodriguez, that's going to be my first pick. My second pick's probably going to be Zach Greinke. He's a really good pitcher. And then Class A as well. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those packs. So you are going to get all of those players by the end of the chapter. What's really cool is that they are doing 3 chapters per season. So you can see at the top, you know, the end of the season is in 84 days and 13 hours. but there'll be 2 other chapters that release before that time. So there'll be more cards to unlock and more things to do. This pack here is new for this game, the Millionaire Pack. So this is kind of like a random lottery thing as well that they threw in here. If you're lucky, you'll get the 1 million stubs that you can exchange for. But there's also 75,000, there's chase packs, there's headliner packs, ballin' is a habit pack, regular packs, and then try again, have some stubs. I don't know how many stubs you get for that. Hopefully you get at least something. So yeah, if you go ahead and complete the team affinities, you will get, you know, all of these packs, all of the cards that are specific to the divisions, and yeah, get a lot of cool stuff. And like I said, that's for all of the different ones. So pick your favorite division, do that one first, and I would recommend doing them all. I like collecting all the cards. Okay, so that's Team Affinity, other programs. So this is where you're going to find programs that release throughout the entire, you know, life of the game. If you come into the game a little later, you will be able to go back here and complete ones that you weren't able to, you know, before. The starter one is a nice one to, you know, go through because 1, it's pretty easy to complete, and 2, you get a nice diamond at the very end. You also get one along the way. You can get Rafael Palermo here in the middle of it all. And then if we get towards the end, you do get Sandy Alcantara. An 86 diamond pitcher, that's core, which means you can use that player anytime during the game's lifespan. If you see S1, that means you can only use them during Season 1, S2 is Season 2, so on and so forth. But when we get to Season 2, we'll talk a little bit more about the wild spot. We don't have that in the beginning because we don't need it, but we will have that in Season 2. So we'll talk about that much later. But for this program, and any program really, the way that you unlock this stuff is you come down and there's going to be tasks. There can be moments, there can be missions, there can be collections as you see there, player exchanges. So again, if you have players you don't want to have and you want to just turn them in to get points, you can do that. Or you can also do the showdown. So showdown is kind of it's a mode where you eventually have to beat the boss at the very end, and you can accumulate runs along the way to, you know, try to make it a little bit easier when you get to the end. I'll show that a little later. So let's see, some moments. There's only actually 2 moments for this one. Tally 1 hit, pitch 1 inning, and you can see the rewards. You get 2 stars for each of those. So if you complete the 2 moments, well, then you get these first 2 things here. But of course, you'll be playing the game a ton. So, you know, when you're playing single player, you'll accumulate some hits and it'll count here. These other missions, live series players, you'll definitely have a good chunk of those in the beginning of the game for sure. So you can get points from that. So you'll probably unlock this stuff without even knowing it, just because it accumulates from everything. One that's a little more specific, we can go over here, Spring Breakout. So there's a whole bunch of diamonds in here that you can unlock. And this is kind of the typical program that will, you know, be coming throughout the game, is getting a bunch of these nice diamond players. But yeah, there's tons of them that are part of that Spring Breakout game. Again, down here, there's moments, missions, and showdowns that you can complete to get points towards it. So you just got to kind of pick how you want to go about it to unlock the different pieces. Me, I like to go away and complete everything, but if there's a card that you want that's not at the end, you don't have to do it. You do whatever you want. So those are programs. Let's see, what's next? Single player modes. So you got mini seasons. So you play a very short season. It's about 28 games, I think. That's 3 innings a piece. They're the shorter games. And then they do have a playoff. So if you go in there, you can earn rewards based on different things that you are doing throughout the season. And of course, if you win the championship, then you get some rewards there too. Conquest, those are your maps. It's kind of plays like Risk. Again, we're going to cover a ton of these, but if you go in here, you can see that there's already a whole bunch of maps for us to pick from. The batter ups are kind of the ones that introduce you to the mechanics of it, so I do recommend doing those first. But there's also the ones that associate with the different divisions and whatnot. So the Central, we can see that one in the middle there. So if you complete that, then you'll get points towards team affinity for the NL Central and the AL Central. The one that's all the way at the bottom is the famous map, the Nation of Baseball, where you have to beat every single team and conquer every single piece of that map to eventually earn what it says there is the postseason stand usual. So that one definitely takes some time. That's probably one of my longest videos on YouTube. I think I broke it up into 3 parts actually last year, but maybe we make one mega video this time. Who knows? Maybe we'll try it. But great place to get rewards. Not only do you get rewards for completing it, but you can also find hidden rewards on the different spots on the map. So good stuff to check out. Showdown, so we were talking about that a little earlier. Looks like this one you have to face off against Martinez. I don't actually want to do the showdown. Hopefully it's not setting it up. No, it just crashed. So I can just talk about it. So it looks like you're going to be facing off against Martinez for this one. So basically it might say like 0 to 10, and then you do a couple of missions along the way to gain, 1 run from this one, 2 runs from that one, and then you kind of get up to like 8 or 9 compared to the 10 that they had in the first place, and then it's your job to score a couple runs on Martinez as a pitcher, and then you win the showdown. So that's my guess just based on the picture, and you can earn rewards from that. Play versus the CPU, so you can just take your Diamond Dynasty squad and go ahead and play against any major league team that you want. So what I like to use this for is eventually there'll be some programs where it's like do 25 home runs or get this many RBIs or this many extra base hits, whatever. If you go in there, there is a stadium in the, I believe the minor leagues that has a very, very short right field wall, and you can get a lot of points from just hitting dingers off of it. So definitely recommend checking that out. Multiplayer modes. So there's ranked, battle royale, events, play versus friend, and casual. So ranked, that's where you can go in and you can play solo or co-op. Oh, looks like you can have 3 versus 3. Nice. I don't play it very much, so I didn't know that. But if you go in here, if you are winning a lot of games and you go up the rankings, you can earn these packs, as you can see here. There's a whole bunch of things that you can earn. But if you're like me, where you probably don't get much over 500 in the scoring, the ranked program is where you're going to want to go. So you can earn these rewards just by playing. So we can see here the World Series reward. That's like the most sought after pack that you can get from ranked. If we look, we can get Ernie Banks or Randy Johnson. So those are like the special ones for this season. They do change them as the seasons go. But there's a whole bunch of other rewards, like the Andrew McCutchen. It's like a great card. I love the art. I love that new style that they have for one of the sets. So looking forward to that. The Hyper Series is what they call it. Jumbo packs, those are nice. Again, we see that millionaire pack, so you can potentially earn 1,000,000 stubs. Down here is where you can see the scoring for what you're doing. So if you do 9 innings, well then you get 2 stars, and it adds to your progress bar up there. Do 50 innings, 5, 7, so on and so forth. And then it's interesting because it seems like they're trying to pace this out. It says first drop. Normally it's like, at least from the previous game, you could pitch like 350 innings and it has a whole breakdown of, different milestones to eventually get there. That doesn't seem to be the same way this time. So you can see you can get strikeouts, hits, runs, total bases, and XP to get some points. So this seems to be a little bit different this year. Like I said, I'm curious to see how this plays out. Battle Royale. So there is an entry fee for this, but if you do well, then you can get some really nice cards. As you can see there, Joe Mauer. Definitely kind of want that card, but I don't know. I'm not the best at the Battle Royale stuff, so the cost of 1,500 stubs is kind of steep for me. But basically, you go through there, you try to do, you know, the best you can, and then you can unlock packs. Events. So I actually tried this out a bit more towards the end of the 23 game, just because they had all the dudes there at the end that you can unlock, and there's a couple that I really wanted that were like 1,000,000 stubs on the marketplace. So if you go into events, you can earn other cards here. Let's see. These do change up quite often. Looks like there's no event currently, but in the big square on the upper left is usually what it tells you what kind of players qualify. And then where it says coming soon, that usually tells you what rewards there will be. So if you click on that, it's based on how many wins that you get. And I believe they're cumulative. At least they were when I played it last. So you'll definitely want to check that out when it goes live. Play versus friends. So you can play against your friends in unranked matches. Casual, you're just playing a 9-inning unranked game. Which, honestly, I don't really know why you would do that, because I mean, getting the ranked rewards is great, and you know, if you're not the greatest, it's still a great way to try to improve your skills, but you're also earning stuff along the way. So I would recommend doing the ranked. Okay, so on to collect. So your inventory, these are all the players that you will earn. Not only is there the live series, so the ones that are being updated periodically throughout the year, depending on how they play, there's also the section where we see flashbacks and legends. So here we can see the ones for the Red Sox. I am going to scroll over to the Tigers, of course, so we can see some of those. I can see what happened with the maintenance thing that was going on already. Because when I first fired this up, there was only a couple of people here, and now there's more. So if we look at this part here, live series, these are the cards you can get from the packs with Vlad Guerrero on them. And then the flashbacks, you typically earn those or get them through other special packs. I don't believe any of these come from the regular pack. So it's kind of nice because it tells you in the upper right hand corner, you know, what the going value for it is on the marketplace, and it also tells you where you can find them. So I like to get all the Tigers cards. This one tells me right now if I want to get this Castro card, I have to play Battle Royale, and I just said I don't like playing that, so I'll probably end up paying a pretty penny to get that card. But Ian Kinsler, looking forward to that. Tigers live series, we're going to get to that in a second to see what that means. But there's a lot of cool cards here. Not too much, you know, right off the bat because the game just started, but as the year goes on, they will be populating more and more. So let's see. Equipment and perks. So as you get equipment cards and perk cards, they will go there. Sponsorships, that's where sponsorships go. Stadiums will go there, and unlockables will go there. And we'll get to the packs pretty soon. Collections. So we saw a small demonstration with how collections works. Basically, you're going to be collecting different cards and items, and then if you come in here, you can collect them in the sets to earn extra rewards. So for instance, the live series, if we come in here, if I collect every single Detroit Tiger card on the live series roster, I can go in here and collect them and then get a reward. So if we go over here, we can see at the top it says Ian Kinsler. So if I collect all of them, I will get that player. Here's the thing you want to pay attention to though. Let's say you have 39 out of 40 and then they do a roster update. They shift players around, so there is a chance that if you had 39 out of 40 at one point, it might go down to like 37 or 36 if some players got moved around. So be careful with that. I usually, try to get them all at once if I can, and then collect it right then and there. Because if you collect all 40 of them, and then they do a roster switch up, it doesn't affect you. So they won't be like, oh, you collected that, now you got to go back and collect it again. They won't do that. So once you collect it, it is yours. Once you collect the teams, excuse me, once you collect the teams, you can go up to the different AL and NL and collect the ones that you got from the live series. So like we just talked about Kinsler, there he is. So you get one for every single team. You want to go here, collect them, and then you'll get the reward here. Same thing for NL. If you collect all of these, you will get Pedro Martinez. And looks like the best card you can get out of here is the Babe Ruth card, the 99 Babe Ruth. So last year it was Derek Jeter. This year it is Babe Ruth. Not gonna lie, I'm not too sure how I feel about that because last year it was brand new legends that we got for those, and they were like super cool, and everybody wanted to get them. Babe Ruth has been in the game a bit, so I don't really know how to feel about that at the moment. There's tons and tons of different things that you can go through and collect. I recommend doing the starter collection first, that way you can get some goodies right away. Let's see, live series we just covered, GOAT, so you'll be able to collect different things throughout with this. The ones that I typically don't earn are like the 12 and 0 and like Battle Royale and event type stuff, Flawless. But you can also get other cards that will count here as well. Let's see if they have, yeah, they do. So in the previous game, if you come over here, you see that there's a bunch of rewards for collecting Season 1 cards. Here we have Season Packs. So these were cards that you could put towards the GOAT program and earn things as well. My guess is that they'll do it again this year. Don't know yet because we can't see it, but check back for that too. You should be able to get every single one of those if you're able to get enough cards, of course. 400 cards to get all the way to the top. You can get that completionist icon with Coach. It's a pretty cool icon. What's also kind of nice is you can just go through here and see what all the different cards are that you can get that count towards it. Special collections. This was kind of new, so I do not know what this is. Looks like you have to collect some of the Hyper Series and the Barrier Breaker cards. So if you collect 12 of them, let's see, there's 2, 6, 10, 14. So if you collect almost all of them, then you can unlock the Vlad Guerrero card. Uniforms, so you will be collecting uniforms throughout your playing, and if you come in here and you collect them, you can get some free packs and some nice jerseys that are exclusive to collecting them. That goes for all of these. So collect the jerseys, get some extra rewards. Unlockables and equipment, so you will get rewards by collecting this stuff as well. So as you get audio calls, stadium sounds, bats, socks, classic stadiums, you can come in here, collect them, and then get some extra rewards. Just like the ex-girlfriend. I wonder if that's, yeah, that's funny. Going, gone, just like the ex-girlfriend. That's hilarious. So the announcers will say that, basically, when you hit a home run. I gotta try that one out. That one's too hilarious. Okay, so yeah, that's collections. So as you're getting cards, put them in the collections and you can earn extra stuff. Exchanges, so you can exchange players that you don't want, or Battle Royale items, or just straight up items. So if you come in here, like when you get that millionaire pack, let's say you pull the try again, it looks like the reward you get is 100 stubs. Wah, wah, wah. So if you get the millionaire voucher, you come here, redeem it, you get 1,000,000 stubs, 75,000, the pack one, so on and so forth. You just come right here with the voucher and unlock the one that you got. Players, looks like you can exchange cornerstone captains and get a pack. Maybe it's like a trade. I don't know. You can exchange commons to get bronze. You can exchange bronze to get silver. And you can exchange silver to get golds. What's the Battle Royale one? Oh, well, if you're way better than me and you get a whole bunch of these flawless things, well then you can come here and exchange them. I don't think I've ever gotten one in my life. And the last tab is the shop. So there's the marketplace where you can go buy and sell different cards. There's the packs. There is a free one right now. I've already grabbed it. But there's also other packs that you can purchase. I don't typically purchase many of these packs. I typically just go to the marketplace and buy players as I want them. But maybe this is your thing. Maybe you want to come in and get some packs. I don't know. Lots of people do it. And then stubs, if you want to buy extra stubs with actual currency, you know, paying $100 to get some in-game currency, you can do that. I don't do that just because I pay, you know, the big fee up front when you buy the game, and so that's it for me. The other ones that I do buy, I guess I should preface that, is sometimes they have charity packs. I will buy the charity packs. They're only like $3, $4, and you get stubs that would be comparable to that plus extra stuff. So I just find it as a nice, easy way to do a little donation. So the one thing that I've been waiting to do here at the end of the video, we're going to have some excitement. We're going to open these packs and see what we get. So I did do the digital deluxe edition, so that's why we got a whole bunch of extra packs here. And I also pre-ordered it, so I think you got some from the pre-order, you got some from the edition itself, and then I also did the Twitch drops where, you know, you just turn on the Twitch channel and then let it sit there and you can get packs. Very easy way to get free stuff. So what I like to do is I like to open the random ones first, and then we'll take a look at how our team is looking. Do we need more pitchers? Do we need more hitters? And then I'll go in and do the choice packs to kind of fill that out. So let's go ahead and start with some of the Vlad Guerrero in general. All right. Looking for some Tigers. And diamonds, of course. I do like that tear animation. That's kind of cool. So far, nothing too exciting. They've been like all commons and bronze. Oh, there's a silver. Not gonna lie, these packs are pretty whack so far. Oh, we got a diamond. Not a diamond, a silver. I wish it was a diamond. Tiger in that one. Feel free to pause if I'm going too fast, if you want to see those. Another tiger, we got Gio Urshela. Alright, well, that was the end of those packs. We didn't get jack in those packs. So let's go over to the Twitch drops, because those are also random packs. They're not choice packs. Let's see what we got. Hopefully we get some better luck. These are pretty sad so far too. Tiger player. Alright, so we went through all the random packs. Let's go ahead and do these bat skin ones because they're not going to really matter as far as players. So we got the MLB the Show 24 and cover athlete bat skin. So it's got, looks like, my guess is that's Vlad Guerrero because he's on the cover. Can't really see it though. Ball player equipment. Do that one really quick. Out of all these, I'm going to say pineapple. And sure, why not? And sure, why not? Okay, so let's go back and check out our team really quick. I'm gonna go up here, click main, go over to the gear. I'm gonna say generate best season 1 squad. So then it's gonna put all my best players in the positions. So as we can see, we don't have very many silvers. We have no golds. So that's not good. Well, we can really pick whoever we want then with those diamond choice packs, and we should be sitting all right. Oh, we got some gold. Let's do that. Oh, these aren't choice packs. I thought they were choice. It's nice. We get a whole bunch of them. Oh, it is a choice. It says picks. Gotta read. Okay, so I'm gonna take Paredes. He's a former Tiger. He put a whooping on him too. Let's go for Nola. We already got Paredes. Go here. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with Jazz. We'll go with Byron Buxton. I'm a little surprised because maybe we're gonna get it when the game launches, quote unquote, next week. But the packs that were supposed to be like the kickoff for the seasons, those aren't available. So I'm curious as to know where those are. Let's go with the barrier breakers one next. So these, I believe, are going to be the people that are featured in storylines. I'm going to go with the first female. Just to try it out. So Tony Stone, second base. And then our legend. Let's see. Lots of good ones, that's for sure. I really like pitching. I'm going to go with Andrew Miller. Alright, so that's our packs. Unfortunately, it was a little lackluster, but hey, things happen. Usually I get better pack luck as the season goes on, so maybe we'll have better luck later. But that is my explanation of Diamond Dynasty. This video is very long, so if you made it all the way, thank you so much. But if you enjoy this type of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you are notified when more MLB the Show content drops. I do a ton of it, so please come back and check out some of that stuff, especially if you need some help. We do walkthroughs on the moments and the conquests. Those are my two favorites, so check back for those. Drops a like if you liked the video, and drops a comment letting us know how excited you are and what cool polls that you got. You probably got a lot better ones than me. So, as always everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.